So I think that as parents, there are three main goals. The first goal is to increase vocabulary and language. The second is to build that background knowledge. And then the third goal is to just foster a love of reading. When it comes to language development, the biggest thing you can do with your kid, especially when they start fresh, is to just have those conversations. So one thing that I did as a parent when I had babies in the car, I would just talk to them. I would tell them everything I was seeing outside the vehicle. I was telling them where we were going. By doing that, by having those conversations, you are actually building the language pathways in their brain. The next thing that you can do, and this is what I tell all parents when they're like, how can I help my child with their reading? Read to your child. By doing that, by reading to your child each and every night, you're actually building that vocabulary within their brain. And then the next thing that you can do is just play games with your kid. So you are going to play I Spy, play language games, play silly songs. I always say to do things in the car because it's such an easy time where everyone's kind of enclosed and they're not running around and getting distracted. So the research has found that just simply by reading to your children, they can be exposed to up to 290,000 additional words than an average child who is not read to. That number can actually be propelled up to about 1 million, depending on the context of the books that you are reading. So I, as a teacher, like to look at a child as a puzzle, right? Together, they are the whole puzzle put together. An assessment, an inventory is one piece of that. It is not the end-all be-all. And I think that with all of the pressure that is put on these assessments to the teachers, to the kids, a lot of times the parents feel that and the students feel that, and they start getting worried about, is my child going to be successful? It is not the entire child. So what are you seeing at home? What do I see within the classroom apart from this? So by doing all of these things, you're going to be adding to the vocabulary. You're going to be giving them the background knowledge. That's simple. Just doing things with your child, exposing them to language, exposing them to different worlds that they're going to see within the context of a book. And then just allowing them to love reading and literacy and activities that have to do with words. All of those things are going to set your child above when it comes to literacy.